Hey guys, it is the TheFlyYoungG gentleman here, and today we're going to be talking a little bit more about E3. That's part of E3 Talk Week. Now, the thing I noticed is everyone was saying how Microsoft finally brought a lot of games, because this year they hardly featured anything about Kinect and things of that nature, which I think was a step in the right direction. But not entirely. And here's why. Now, Kinect is a great thing, but it's also something that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I can get into that in a minute. But them not talking at all about Kinect is just further going to bastardize the Kinect back to where it's kind of gone. People have recently started lighting up. I mean, a lot of people who bought the Xbox One started lightening up to the idea of the Kinect because they were kind of forced to have one. When they stripped that away and they said you can buy it for $400, I thought that was a good idea and a bad idea, in the same nature of Ep.3, how they only talked about games and they barely talked about Kinect. And the thing is that the Kinect is pretty cool, and it has a lot of really nice purposes, and I actually enjoy using it, even though I don't use it that much when I play my Xbox One, but it is a pretty cool thing. And them kind of throwing it behind them, trying to, make everyone happy, kind of sucks, because a lot of us are already stuck with one. So why don't you show us some things that are really cool? Like for the new Call of Duty, for example, I don't want to buy it. I'm going to buy it because it's tradition for me to buy Call of Duty every year. And I'm going to buy it. And I hope there's some cool features with the Kinect. Like, I know what they did with Battlefield 4 was actually pretty cool. A couple of things they did I actually used. One of them was if I made it set, so if I were to say oh shit, I need ammo to my buddy, my guy would say I need ammo in game. And it would give the little, I forgot the name for them. The little things like when you hold RB or LB or whatever console you're playing on, the little battle command things that, say I need ammo, I need a ride. It's pretty cool because if you say one of those things, your guy in game will say it, and I found it was very responsive to the level where I enjoyed it. Like if I was talking to my friend and saying, oh yeah, fuck, there's a guy over there, come pick me up in the thing, I'd be like, I need a ride or whatever, and it would say it. So then the closest guy would respond. Or if I were to be like, oh yeah, I need some ammo, fuck, I need some ammo, and because let's be real, that's what I'm really saying, and my guy will be like, I need some ammo over here or whatever, and then it'll show on the screen, and then my buddies or whoever's around me can respond. And I felt like it was a really nice feature because sometimes you don't have the time to click it while you're fighting people, like in that situation. I remember actually, I was down pinned by a rock on that one resort, I think it's Hardine resort. I was pinned by the rocks, and some dude was sniping me. And I was like, fuck, and then I was out of ammo because I had nothing to fire back at. And I go, fuck, dude, I need some ammo. And my guy said I need some ammo. And my friend was too far away, but someone else actually responded, which was really cool, really useful. The leaning feature, I didn't really use too much because I don't feel like leaning like that. But a pretty cool feature. I thought it was something, I played around with it a little bit for fun, and I actually found it pretty cool. So hopefully they do some things like that. And all the upcoming Battlefield titles, and just video game titles in general. Like if I say map, I wanted to pull up a map, and I don't know, things of that nature. Make use of the Kinect. Now that a lot of us are already stuck with it, don't bastardize it. Make it something that we can actually use. So that's my problem with Microsoft, and I'm really glad they showed off a lot of games, and they got a lot of games that are kind of exclusive, and not exclusive, but also they have rights to, like with Call of Duty, early things. I feel like those are a step in the right direction, even though I'm not 100% supportive of one company having, extra DLC or anything. But we can get into that in my podcast coming up this weekend for E3, talking either about myself or possibly with a couple buddies or one, whatever. We'll figure it out. But Microsoft did good, and they also did some bad, and I feel like everyone kind of missed out on that, and they were saying that it's good that there was no Kinect, and they really weren't being rational and thinking about it. Now, in the PlayStation event, there's a lot of Ubisoft stuff. PlayStation, I don't like my PS4. I have it. The only reason I even kept it around is because there's a few titles that look enticing to me. Uncharted 4, I want to play that. The Last of Us looks cool. I might get Destiny on the PS4 just because they get extra stuff. I heard it wasn't too much, so don't worry about it. Get it wherever you want. If that's the case, I'll probably get it for Xbox One. And then maybe down in the future get it for PC as well, depending on how many people I know on PC who are playing it. And that's something too. You guys should never be a fanboy of one platform, except for PC. I understand because it's just better. I mean, better for so many reasons. But if you are a console guy, I am a console and PC guy. I'm not stuck to one. You should go where your friends are going. Don't go because someone says something. Go what's the better experience and where your friends are going. You will have a much better time. And a lot of my friends went to both, actually. My friends split down the middle, and a lot of them just said fuck it and went nowhere and are saving for PCs or went to PC. But I don't know. PlayStation didn't do anything with the Eye, which was a lot of people didn't cover once again. They did nothing with the Eye, really. A lot of their titles were titles that we already saw coming or weren't very interesting, but they were also, you know, cross-platform. Drive Club looks okay. I might pick it up, but I'm not excited as I am for The Crew. I'm not as excited as I am for The Crew or Forza Horizon or any of those racing games. Those games look really cool to me, and I'm really excited to see them come. But yeah, I mean, even though The Crew, there is some things that made me not like it that much anymore that I saw. I'm gonna get a hands-on probably, I think, next week, so we'll see. Or actually, maybe it's right before I go to California. I'm gonna get a hands-on, and so we'll see. I have to go somewhere to go do that, but I'm gonna get hands-on. I'll report on that. I'll tell you guys how it is, because my main skepticism is mostly on I saw some gameplay that looked so arcadey that I was worried that they're not gonna have manual with clutch or a manual, and the reason I say manual with clutch, yes, I'm aware that there's manual. All manuals have clutch pretty much, except for some AWS systems where they use the Touchtronic paddles. But because in video games they usually will offer either manual where you just have to shift, or they'll do manual with the clutch, which I personally prefer. I like to have the clutch, but so I can get better launches, you know, better shift times, and I feel a little bit more control over the car. But anyway, the new Call of Duty game looks pretty cool, and hopefully it's completely different. And people are worried about it being too different. I want it to be nothing like any of the other Call of Duty games. And then I want to see I'm not excited for this one. I'm really excited for Treyarch's game because I loved Black Ops 2. Yes, it's Call of Duty. Yes, it's all the same shit. But Black Ops 2 is a game that I really enjoyed, and the league play system was fucking phenomenal. The ranking for league play was stupid as fuck, but it wasn't about that. It was about playing with people who were very serious about the game and who had a really high skill level, and you were just playing. I mean, I remember when I was in Platinum for a very, very, very short period of time because for some reason I got demoted. Well, I didn't get demoted below Platinum. It just never saved. I don't know. It was weird. But anyway, we were playing in Platinum, and we played against some kids in Bronze. And we're like, what the fuck, man? Why would they matches with Bronze kids? And they beat us. They were better players than us, and they were not lag switching like all the Master Leagues. They were not being fucking retarded. They were just good players, and they beat us fair and square. And we go, oh shit, we lost. And they were like against Bronze, and they were like Bronze, like 20s and stuff. They weren't like top of the Bronze. And we're like, this ranking system makes no fucking sense. And we were in Bronze beating people who were like Masters and stuff. It makes no sense. But the fact that there was a lot of serious players and it was a lot of fun made League play something really good. But back to E3 on the PlayStation conference. I know it went off on a little bit of a tangent. But yeah, like I said, PlayStation didn't have too much, as expected in my opinion. I kind of saw that coming. They had a lot of cool stuff, but I felt like they had a bunch of really cool things at the Xbox release, and then they had a bunch that were just, you know, company developer specific, which were really cool as well. And I saw the new Homefront looks pretty interesting to me. I like the first one, even though it was a total ripoff of Modern Warfare 3, but it was a pretty good game. Far Cry 4 looks fucking amazing because I love Far Cry 3, and the fact that they're adding a little bit more verticality really entices me. I like it, and the new villain looks like a badass. I love Voss, and I hope the new one is even better. I'm not like other people, because everyone's like, oh, I bet you he's not going to be as good as Voss. I hope he's better than Voss. Not because I didn't like Voss. I loved him. He was great. Great villain. One of my favorite villains in history, actually, out of anything. And then, but people are saying, oh, I bet you he's not going to be as good. Don't think like that. You should think, oh, I hope he's going to be better. I want someone to be really good, or as good or better. You know, you don't want to hold him back because you're saying, oh, Voss is the best and that's the only one. And I could make a whole video on that too, just on the way people do that kind of bullshit. But I'm looking through some articles right now. I mean, The Division, I talked about that a little bit. All these games, Assassin's Creed Unity, I didn't buy Assassin's Creed Black Flag because it's a garbage game. I didn't want to waste money on it. But Assassin's Creed Unity looks pretty cool because of the co-op. I'll definitely be checking that out. Dying Light, all that stuff. Destiny, Halo 5, the Halo collection or whatever, the Master Chief collection. Dragon Age looked cool. And Far Cry, or Battlefield, the Hardline, I had already played a little bit. Mortal Kombat, the new one, looks really cool. There's a bunch of stuff that they showed that was really, 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 really cool. But I don't know. Oh yeah, Dead Island 2 is gonna have 8 players, which I was like, wow, this is gonna be fucking wonderful. Because my problem with Dead Island all the time was I always had a bunch of people who wanted to play, and I would have to be like, sorry, bro, I'm playing with these guys. I already told them, or now we can all fucking play. And I think it's gonna be really cool because I don't want like 15 players or something, or 10 even. I think 8 is a perfect number, or 10 could have been fine, but I think 8 is perfect because that's like you could have 2 squads of 4. Or you could do a bunch of little squads of 2 doing multiple things at once. Dead Island 2, please make a big map. I have a lot of things. Maybe I'll make a video about what I want to see from Dead Island 2 because I am a fan of the franchise. And the reason our Let's Play of that stopped is because it wasn't really getting the views. And it was fun. It was, but maybe we'll reboot it. I don't know. We kind of stopped it just out of, he was really busy, my friend. I got really busy and I had a lot of other video ideas and stuff, but hopefully we can figure it out. Maybe reboot it even. I don't know. We'll see. But pretty much that's all I had to say. I mean, I have a lot more to say coming in my podcast, and I'll have another video coming tomorrow. I wanted to make 2 videos today because yesterday's video wasn't what I wanted, and so I just didn't upload it. And I said I'll make it today. And I had to wake up like really early today. I had to watch some kids actually today because, long story. Anyway, it is the Fly Young Gentleman. Remember to like, favorite, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Please, for me, I'm the #1 YouTube commentator in the multiverse. And remember, the most important thing, this is the most important thing, like I said before, remember to have class and get that ass. I'm out, guys. Peace.